Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I am going to tell about typecasting in Java and how we can implement typecasting in Java. Okay, so let's start. So what is the typecasting? So it is nothing but the process of converting one data type to another data type. Okay, so uh, in simple words, it is the process of converting one data type to another data type. Okay, so there are two types of typecasting. So first type is a implicit typecasting, and another is explicit typecasting. Okay, so let's see one by one these two types. So first type is a implicit typecasting. So let's see what do you mean by implicit typecasting. Okay, here, so it is nothing but the process of converting lower data type to higher data type value. Lower data type value to higher data type value. Okay, so as the name suggested, implicit typecasting is performed by the compiler or the system. Okay, so user don't need to worry about this implicit typecasting, and as it is performed by the compiler, there won't be any possibility data loss. Okay, so there won't be any data loss in this process. Okay, and it is also called as a upcasting or widening. Okay, so we are assigning lower data type value to higher data type value. So let's consider this process with one example. Okay, so let's say we have two buckets of capacity 2 liter and 4 liter. Okay, so when we pour water from this 2 liter bucket to the 4 liter bucket, so it can easily acquire. Okay, the same process is applicable to this one implicit typecasting. When we assign lower data type value to higher data type value, it is easily acquired and there won't be any data loss. Okay, so with example. Okay, so integer, let's consider one integer I is assigned with one character a. Okay, so when we print this I value, then it will print the ASCII value for a. Okay, so here what compiler will do at the time of compiling. So here character is of 2 bytes. Okay, integer is of 4 bytes. So integer can easily acquire character. Okay, so what compiler will do here, so compiler will internally convert or typecast the character into the integer. Okay, so this is called as a implicit typecasting. Okay, let's check for the explicit typecasting. So what do you mean by explicit typecasting? So explicit typecasting is nothing but when we assign higher data type value to the lower data type value. Okay, higher to lower here, so higher data type value to lower data type value. Okay, so it is called as a explicit typecasting or user defined. So who is responsible here to perform the explicit typecasting? So here responsible person is the user is responsible to perform this process. Okay, and is there any chance of data loss? So yes, there is possibility of data loss. Okay, so let's consider with the same example of buckets. Okay, this one. So when we shift, okay, when we try to shift 4 liter water to the 2 liter water here, so there will be loss of water. Some water will be pour out from this bucket. Okay, so same way is also applicable here. Okay, so when we assign higher data type value to the lower data type value, there will be possibly data loss. Okay, so compiler will throw an error saying that there is a chance of data loss. Okay, so example. Okay, so integer a is of 4 characters. Okay, so let's byte b is assigned with 10. Okay, integer value 10, and when we convert byte this to the integer, so when we this integer is converted to byte, so there will be chance of data loss. So this will be of p. Okay, so this is called as a explicit data type and user is responsible. Okay, so let's consider some of the nodes. Let's see some of the points. Okay, so this is the chart. Basically when we perform upcasting, we will use this chart. Okay, byte should be converted to short should be converted to the int. This sequence basically when we go towards left to right, okay, this way, so there will be upcasting. Okay, but the same when we go through reverse order, there will be downcasting or the user defined narrowing. Okay, so just check the flow here. Okay, so note here, parent reference variable is able to hold child class object, but child class reference variable is not able to hold parent class object. Okay, this is very important. So this is the examples. Here's some of the example where I have just tried to explain the implicit typecasting here. Okay, byte is when you convert to integer, so it will be automatically converted. Okay, same way character to integer, okay, automatically convert. Okay, so there are some exceptions where example it seems upcasting, but compiler possibly give the error where possibly loss of precision or conversion not possible. Okay, let's consider one byte. Okay, there is one variable of byte type with 1 byte size which will be assigned to the character. Okay, so character is of 2 byte. Okay, so there will be chance of data loss. Okay, so same way float to long, so there will be a chance of data loss here. Okay, just check it out these examples. Okay, and there are examples of downcasting or explicit conversion. Okay, integer variable it is taken. Okay, when we convert integer variable, we want to convert to the byte. Okay, so that time we assign a to this. This is the format. Okay, basically this is the format where we can use explicit typecasting. Okay, just check out these examples, and this is format while using explicit typecasting or user defined. Okay, so I guess that is fine. Okay, check it out here the examples. Parent p, when we wish to convert child object, parent object to the child, we will use the child as a target type here, source. This is basically the syntax. Okay, so that's it guys for this video. Okay, If you have any queries, just let me know. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Okay.